Good morning. Kind of a stressful start to the day. I've started the VAT process to get registered so I can start charging VAT, because I've reached the limit for how much I can sell for without paying VAT. So now I have to add that to my prices, and I'm going to start selling. I'm selling yarn in Norway Monday through Thursday next week, so I have to get everything together. And I have lots of other things to do as well, because I have to skein all the yarn. That's dry. Now it's dry. That's hanging in the bathroom, and I have to prepare for everything that I need to take with me Sunday evening when we go there to set up. I'm not only bringing yarn, I'm also bringing stitch markers, and I'm bringing some knits. So I have quite a lot to do today. How much I will be able to record, I'm not sure. I could just put up the phone and film while I do some of the stuff. Now I'm just sitting here waiting for an email from my accountant, because he is working on the stuff he needs to do. And I've already finished my coffee, so I'd better make myself some more coffee, because today is one of those days where I need a lot of coffee, I think. Because I haven't slept well, and so I'm tired. But my brain has to function today. Thankfully, I don't have to do a lot of the maths involved, because Etsy, I can add my VAT into Etsy, so they do that for me. So basically today is one of those days where I have more stuff to do than I actually have time for, especially if I keep talking to you. So I better get started with, I'm scanning the yarn first, I think, so that's out of the way, so I can reclaim the bathroom. So that's first on the agenda. And I recorded me scanning yarn yesterday, so I won't bother to do that today. So I'll see you later. Not sure when, but I'll see you later. Well, hello there. I'm sitting here making stitch markers for the Christmas fair, and I thought I'd talk to you a bit while I was doing it. Hobby isn't here, so I have no one to talk to. Hello there. Hello there. I'm sitting here making stitch markers for the Christmas fair, and I thought I'd talk to you a bit while I was doing that, because I haven't had a lot of time to film today. I've been running around doing all kinds of stuff, and this is fiddly work. I'm trying to make some of these to bring with me, because hand-dyed yarn isn't cheap, and it's always nice to have something affordable. So I'm making these stitch marker sets to bring with me, so that I have something anyone can afford. I'm not sure if I will be putting these up in the shop afterwards. It's tempting now that I'm making proper stitch marker sets and making proper packaging for them and everything, so it's sort of tempting to put them in the shop, but there are loads of Etsy sellers selling beautiful stitch markers. These are just, so I think for now I'll only be bringing these when I'm selling at fairs or markets. just because. And again, this is fiddly work, and I'm actually not being successful with this. Let's see if I get this right now. No. Finally. So what I'm doing now, I dropped something on the floor. I'll find it afterwards. So what I'm doing is I'm going to charge the same price for everything. So what I'm doing is I just vary between 1, 2, 3, and 5, depending on how much work they are to make. So to make it easy on myself, I just charge one price for everything and just vary what's in the bags instead. I'm going to stand there all on my own, and if it's busy, I'd rather not have too many prices to worry about. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm about to make myself a cup of tea. I'm just going to finish this, and then I'll make myself a cup of tea. And hopefully I get the time to talk more to you later. So at least so I can say goodnight, but for the time being, I'm kind of busy. So hopefully I'll see you later. So here we go again in the wonderful lighting in the bedroom. I haven't recorded a lot today, and this will be the last thing I do in today's Vlogtober. I just got off the phone with the lady arranging the Christmas market in town, and I've got the offer of staying there until next Saturday, and I accepted because I was just thrilled to be able to be there in an entire week. This means that I posted this on Instagram already, but my shop closes, Etsy shop closes at midnight tomorrow, midnight Central European summertime. Still summertime. It closes at midnight tomorrow, and it won't open again until 8 p.m. next Sunday, also Central European summertime. And it will be the same time as I normally do my updates, but this time it won't be an update as such. It will just be me reopening the shop with the yarn that's left after me being in the marketplace for a week. So if there's anything in my shop you really want, I can't guarantee you that it's coming back in a week. So feel free to grab it while you can. So that was the admin. Another piece of admin. This of course also means that Vlogtober all next week will be rather boring, because the same thing is going to happen every day. I'm going to go into town, I'm going to stay in the marketplace all day and then go back home for dinner. And so I'll do some Vlogtobers next week, but they won't be long. And unless something really exciting happens, and I'll record a bit in the marketplace so you can see my booth, and you can see the other people that's also there vending. And I'm really excited about this. Because when you work on your own like I do, I dye yarn in my own kitchen, I have an online shop. The only time I meet people is when I go to the post office or to the supermarket. Okay, so I'm an introvert, but I tend to be really anxious when there's loads of people around. But the strange thing is that when I'm out vending my yarn, I have no problems talking to people. Okay, so I get exhausted, but it's not a big problem because I feel like I know what I'm talking about, if you know what I mean. So if people tend to want to talk about knitting and stuff when I'm out, and hopefully I will have some knitting time as well. Hopefully. So that's the admin for next week. My next podcast, of course, won't be next Friday, but on Monday, the week after. So I'll see you again tomorrow, of course. And I'll try to get an Vlogtober episode in every day next week as well, but they won't be long. I can guarantee you that. Me and hubby are going into town tomorrow to take a look at the area where I'm going to set up my booth. She called me to tell me somebody had cancelled that was supposed to be there this weekend. So she told me I could come tomorrow if I wanted. That's a bit short notice because I'm not ready yet. But we're going there tomorrow to take a look at the area. She told me I would have lots of space, and that sounds amazing because I have lots of stuff I can bring if I have the room for it. So I'll record a bit there tomorrow so you two can see what it looks like, and then I'll of course record a bit while I'm setting up as well. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening.